doing?
I miss TRL.
Well, that's good. That's going with. By the way, welcome to the after show. That's going with the topic for today. What was your question, Melissa, that you found?
I saw something. I think it was on the Shade Room. It was the way they worded it was the most had to be there moments in music history.
Oh,
and some of the examples I saw was like Beyonce announcing her pregnancy at was it the VMAs? I think it was.
Yeah.
What was the other one? Oh, Kanye. I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay, I'm going more for like something like that. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the prepared moments, if that makes any sense. Like Beyonce's thing, or I like more the. Yo, what the hell? How? What? One of those like Kanye interrupting.
So March 25th, 1983 doesn't count.
You're
of course, yeah.
Hold on. March 25th, 1983.
What is it?
Michael Jackson's Motown performance.
The moonwalk?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Does that count? Because you said, but that had to have been, that was planned. Like they had it.
No, it doesn't matter. No, Ramiro was making
that was,
definition.
I was saying that for myself.
We can say whatever we want.
Yeah. No, your opinion, whatever. But I'm saying for myself, I like more of the like, yo, did you see that type of joints?
Yeah,
No, Leroy, that is an amazing example. Because even to this day, that moment where he did the moonwalk on stage has been recreated. It's been replayed. It's been relived so many times. It's just it's iconic.
Yeah. Okay, so Michael Jackson, moonwalk. Okay, man, you had the date and everything.
Yeah.
Researched.
Mm-hmm.
What about something, and this is interesting because I can't wait. I don't want to bring up my podcast, but we're going to, no, hold on. We're going to do this. We're going to do this on our podcast next week. The Keefe D trial starts next week. What about something morbid like the death of Tupac or something?
I'll say
like
that.
Or
I remember I was in my parents' house in the kitchen, and it was just such a different time because now it's like you get an alert on your phone, all that stuff. But at the time, and now even when you're watching news and sports and stuff, there's just like the scroll thing is an automatic at the bottom. Back when that happened, that scroll thing only happened when something huge.
Yes.
So I just happened to have it on MTV, and all of a sudden the little scroll thing happens, which catches your attention.
Kurt Loder.
Oh, yeah.
He was the breaking news guy. When you saw Kurt Loder on your screen, you were like, something bad just happened.
Yeah, and they talked about Tupac getting shot.
Yep.
Yeah. Dang. That was crazy.
That, the Source Awards when Suge Knight.
All up in the videos?
I remember. I was like, like you could feel the tension even through the TV. Like, oh, snaps, what's going on? This is crazy.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
When you mentioned all the deaths, I mean, my God, I remember Aaliyah. That was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Left eye.
Left eye. Yep. Biggie, I found out about in church.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? The Biggie one was so not surprising to me. Because at the time, just the East Coast, West Coast thing was so stupid. It was just so violent and extreme. So I was like, oh, man, there's going to be some sort of retaliation. And then it happened, a year later?
Yeah.
So I was like, then there it is.
Oh, I got another one. I'm going to say her name, and you're going to think I'm talking about when she passed, which is one. But Whitney Houston.
Yep.
But when she sang the national anthem at the Super Bowl.
That's another one. These are great examples.
I remember we just like, it was like all of time just stopped. Yeah. And it felt like everyone was holding their breath listening to her sing. And it was like, what are we witnessing right now? That was, you knew it was greatness before she even finished.
That's another iconic moment in music history. Like one that is revisited and relived. And I got one for you that we're taking it away from R&B. The Britney Spears, Madonna, Christina Aguilera making out moment was it the VMAs? I think it was.
Oh yeah.
And then the Britney Spears with this dancing with the snake on stage.
Yeah.
Like these are things that just like you remember in your head are iconic moments. A lot of them happen at award shows.
I'm having like a revelation right now, like one of those like, oh, that's why. And I'll tell you what that is in a second. But all mine are death. Like Michael Jackson when he died was a huge one. Oh,
Prince.
Huge.
I was at the
Prince
park
wasn't
with my kids.
To me, Michael Jackson was huge because we went back to the radio station. We played Michael all night long. People came in to volunteer to help out. I remember it was like a big moment, and it was 2009, so social media was around, but it wasn't
not like what it is now.
What it is
right.
now. But it's so funny. I remember, and I was talking about this. Why was I talking about this with my wife the other day? But I remember going on it was called Greater Boston. I forget. It was like a show, like it was on PBS, GBH, and it was kind of like
not a community affairs show, but I know what you're talking about.
Like a panel, like a round table.
Yeah,
type
yeah,
of
yeah.
show.
I think I know what show you're talking about too.
Emily Rooney hosted it. Who was the daughter of Andy Rooney, who used to be on 60 Minutes. He was the guy who they gave 60 seconds to at the end of every show, and he was the old guy. And he's you know what? Why do we have self-checkout when you're always gonna need someone to come help you work the machine? You know what I mean? He did like those. So anyway, his daughter had a show. And they had me come on it. And everybody, I remember, was shocked when they were like, oh, Michael Jackson died, such a huge thing. And I said, yeah, everyone's going to be over it by Monday. And they were like, what are you talking about? And I said, because that's the way we are now. We get extreme with our emotion. But then because we get so extreme in the beginning, we only have so much bandwidth, and then it goes away pretty fast. Now I think it's different. Now it's that we're just looking for something to rejuvenate, and our attention gets thrown away. But, okay, as we were talking about this, oh, my God, I just realized it. Award shows, a lot of things like that, I don't watch them anymore. And a lot of people of a certain generation will say it's because they're not good. They're not like they used to be or whatever. That's not why I don't watch them. It's because I just know that whatever happens, it used to be watch it because you don't know what the hell's going to happen and you don't want to miss it. Now I know that when I get up the next morning, whatever happens, I'm going to catch it right away. I just want the highlights. That's it and that's all. Like, I never cared for award shows. I never really cared about who was going to win and things of that.
I always did.
I didn't. I always watched for and I remember they were promoted like that too. You never know what's going to happen.
Right.
You know? We're going to sit. Back in the day, Eminem had beef with Christina Aguilera and like the boy bands. Yeah. And they were like, we're going to sit Eminem next to Justin Timberlake. Or you never know what's going to... They made it seem like fights and stuff were going to happen. So you're like, let me watch the show. Now I'm like, I'll just see the highlights the next morning. That's what it is.
Here's the thing with me. I still love them, and I'll still watch them when I know they're on. I think that they are not promoted anywhere near enough. The last BET Awards that were on, which I forget was somewhat recently, I didn't even know they were on.
They were really good, and it was a really good show.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I had no clue. They're just not promoted as well anymore. So I'll wake up the next day and be like, oh, I didn't know the American Music Awards were on last night. I had no idea. If I knew, I would watch it. Like anytime, for whatever reason, I always know when the movie awards, like the Academy Awards, the what's it called? The other one, not the SAG, the freaking one with begins with a G. Anyways,
Grammys.
No, whatever those are on, I know, and I always make it a point to watch. And then I'll watch the red carpet, seeing what everyone's wearing. I'm still into all that stuff. I even watch red carpet at the Met Gala. That's how much I watch that stuff. I know.
I got 3 more. It was either the BET Awards or the Soul Train Music Awards. I do not remember for sure. But when James Brown was performing and Michael Jackson came
Golden
out.
Globes, sorry.
And
Go
Michael
ahead,
Jackson came out and surprised him. And the crowd lost it. That was a moment where it was like, oh my goodness. And then the other 2, both Super Bowl halftimes.
Yeah.
Prince, I'm not saying the entire thing, but when he did Purple Rain and it started to rain, that felt like a moment. That was like, yo, we're witnessing something very special right now. And then the other one, I thought when U2, after 9/11, did the halftime show and it had the names of the people who passed away scrolling down, that was a moment. Everything just paused.
As far as the Prince halftime show, this is how iconic it is for me. So it's no secret. Prince to me is a lot of what Michael Jackson is for a lot of people. Prince was my guy. So I will rewatch the Prince halftime show like once a month. Just to rewatch it because I loved it so much. And you're right, it was another iconic performance.
Oh my
when
God.
it started raining during Purple Rain, it was just
If you love Prince, you got to see his it's one of the most on YouTube, and not videos, but you know how there's like you can find. So YouTube has a thing where you scroll, and you can see moments where like a shitload of people want to see. Yep. Yeah. So did you ever see when he did? It was they were doing a tribute to I forget who, and he did a guitar solo, and he like stole
it. Slash?
No, Prince.
No. I'm saying
no. They like it was like a to the Beatles or something. It was something like that, and it was it wasn't the.
I think
maybe
Slash
it was.
did a tribute to Prince at one point. So
No. But it was all these guys doing a tribute to I want to say the Beatles or John, one of them old dudes.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And when Prince got on and started doing the solo, he stole it, and there's a whole story behind it. And the story was that he wasn't named at the time. Back then, like when magazines did they named things, it was a huge thing. And he wasn't named one of the top 50 guitarists or something like that of all time. And he got pissed. And they were going to do this performance. And he was like, I'm going to show them how good I am. And he started.
It wasn't the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction, was it, in 2004?
Yes.
It was Prince, Tom Petty.
Yes. Yeah. Have you ever seen that? When he does the solo?
Yep.
You could see other dudes in the band were like, yo. Like not in the band, other dudes on stage performing because it was like a whole bunch of people together.
They were all legends. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And one of them was the guys. I think I showed it to you one time. Yeah. One of them was who was it to again? The tribute.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I think you're talking about something. Wait, hold on.
I think it was that one.
George Harrison. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So his son was one of the people on stage, and he was the one who was like. He was just staring at Prince like in awe for what Prince was doing. And then you just got to see it because even the way that he appears on stage, because you don't even see him or really pay attention until he starts playing guitar. And then the way he like disappears.
Was it Charlie Murphy? Who did the thing about when Prince would walk into a room?
Charlie Murphy.
It was Charlie Murphy.
The aura.
The Chappelle Show.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good.
All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have a moment, comment below here.